Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Aulia Sifa and I'm going to explain my lesson plan. Okay, for the first one is the name of teacher. I use my name Nur Aulia Sifa SPD and the name of school Madrasah Aliyah Darul Azhar and the subject is English, the grade is 11 and the topic is explain this on chapter 8 and the text type is explanation text and the skill are writing and speaking and the time locations is 1 times 15 minutes. So next to the core competencies, I think there are no explanation for this because as we know this is from our government. So we move to the basic competence and indicators of competence achievement. For the basic competence is taken from the government draft and you can see on my lesson plan there are 2 items or numbers in the basic competence, which is in the number 1 is about cognitive and in the number 2 is about psychomotor. So in the cognitive the number of basic competence is 3.8 and the sound like to compare social functions, text structure and linguistic elements of several oral and written explanation texts by giving and asking for information related to natural phenomenon or social covered in other subjects in class 11 according to the context of their use. And then in the psychomotor, the number of basic competence is 4.8 and the sound like to capture contextually related social function, text structure, and linguistic elements of several oral and written explanation texts related to natural phenomenon or social covered in other subject in class 11. And you can see again on my lesson plan, besides of the basic competence, there is indicators of competence achievement that is like what the teacher wants to do to reach the basic competence. So in the cognitive, there are 2 numbers, which is the first one is to identify structure of explanation text about some information of natural phenomenon or social, and the second one is to explain of explanation text about some information of natural phenomenon or social. And in the psychomotor, there are 2 items too, which is the first one is to create an explanation text about natural phenomenon or social by paying attention to social functions, text structure with the correct linguistic elements that based on context. And the second one is to present the information from the explanation text that they have meant about natural phenomenon or social. Okay, we move to the learning objective. As a teacher, of course, in the end of the class, I want to my students will be able to analyze the explanation text about natural phenomenon or social through group discussion in a meaningful way, and then the student will be able to create the explanation text about natural phenomenon or social through group discussion in a good grammar and meaningful way. And the last is the student will be able to present the information from the explanation text that they have made about natural phenomenon or social clearly and meaningful way. And for attitude values focus, there are 3 attitude values focus, and the first one is religious, the second is integrity, and the third is mutual cooperation. Next is learning materials. You can see on my lesson plan, this is the learning material that the teacher used for teaching and learning process. And this is about explanation text of natural phenomenon. And the example is how rainbow is formed. And then the principle in this lesson plan, the teacher explained about the generic structure of explanation text and what are they. The first one is phenomenon. This is like the statement or title about the phenomenon that happen in natural or social. And the next is explanation. This is the order of explanation that explains how or why a phenomenon occurs. And also, the teacher explained the dominant language feature, which is in the explanation text using present tense. And the next is procedures. In the end of the lesson, the students can read the explanation text about natural phenomenon or social and present it in the front of class. And then the learning materials for remedial and learning materials for enrichment you can see on my lesson plan. We move to learning method. The approach that used is scientific approach, and the learning model, there are CLT or communicative language teaching and task-based. And the next is learning media. There are several learning media in this lesson plan, and the first one is InFocus LCD projector, and the second is laptop, and the third is textbook, and the fourth is picture. And next to learning sources, there are several learning sources, and the first one is Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan, the second is module or learning materials, and the third is internet, and then another relevant sources. Okay, I would like to tell you about my teaching and learning activity for about 15 minutes. First, in the opening activity, and time is 2 minutes. In the opening activity, there are several steps what the teacher have to do, and they are orientation, which the teacher wants students to have religious character, and the second is apperception, which the teacher connecting to materials that will be done to the students' experience in the previous level. And the third is motivation. The teacher gives the motivation to learn this material. And the fourth is giving references, which the teacher tells to students about the material that will be discussed. And in the main activity for about 12 minutes, for stimulation, there are literation activities. In the literation activities, there are several steps, and they are first is viewing. In viewing, the teacher display relevant pictures or photos or videos, and then observing. And in the observing, the teacher showing a picture about how the phenomenon happens as an example. And the next is reading. In reading, students are asked to read material from textbooks or other supporting books from the internet or related material, and the topic is about the explanation text, how rainbow is formed. And the last is listening. In listening, students are asked to listen to the material given by the teacher, which is related to explanation text in natural phenomenon on chapter 8, page 101. And then in the end of the lesson, the student will be able to write the explanation text about the phenomenon or social. And then, in the problem statement, there is critical thinking. In critical thinking, the teacher has some question to students. And the first question is, what is explanation text? And then, what is the purpose of explanation text? And then, how to make an explanation text? And what the student have to do is answer this question. The first question is, the meaning of explanation text is, and then what are the generic structure and dominant language feature of explanation text, and then what is the function of explanation text, and what are the steps for making an explanation text. And the next is data collection. And the data collection, there are collaboration and critical thinking. In this step, the students are asked to explore their knowledge by reading reference book about the natural phenomenon or social. And then in representing activities, the learner do the following activities below. And in this step, the teacher used work in group as a technique. And what are the activities? The first is the students read about the natural phenomenon in projector, and then the students work in group to identify the general, functional, and dominant language feature of the explanation text, and then the students discuss it with other friends. And after that, the students exchange the information about how to make the explanation text. And next to data processing, in the data processing there is critical thinking. Students in their groups discuss processing the observational data in a way that students can know how to identify structure of explanation text and how to explain the explanation text about the natural phenomenon or social according to the structure and how to make the explanation text. And then in the verification, there is the critical thinking. In this step, the students present in the front of class about the explanation text that they have made. And this is included in speaking skill. The next is generalization. In the generalization, there is communication. The students are discussing to summarize the explanation text about natural phenomenon or social. And the last is closing activity. The students have to make the summary to know about their understanding about the lesson, and also this is can make them more creative. And then for teacher, the teacher have to checking students' work completed immediately, and the teacher give awards to groups that have good performance and collaboration. Next, we move to assessment, remedial, and enrichment. The teacher have three kinds of assessment. The first is affective, for spiritual and social. For this kind of assessment, there is observation or journal based on the character that the teacher wants students to have in the classroom. And here is the character. First is religious, the second is integrity, and the third is mutual cooperation. For the cognitive, the teacher used written text, and for the psychomotor, or the student's performance, the teacher have the rubric for the writing and speaking skill. Okay, you can see on my lesson plan, that is the rubric of writing assessment, and that is the rubric of speaking assessment. I think that's all for my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.